Alright, so this video we're gonna talk a bag of things on it. Welcome back to SouFLoTV, and this video is about none other than the enigmatic figure Vybz Kartel. Yes, Vybz Kartel is the king of dancehall. Yes, him shell down Baltimore last night. Yes, but you can't go away without saying you're interested in his personal life as well. It makes sense that he has a straight vibes rum called Unstoppable, because he is simply unstoppable in a real life, right? Don't forget, straight vibes rum is out there. I see some people that talk about straight vibes rum not taste good. Lie them I tell. It's the smoothest rum I've ever tasted in my life, and I'm not saying it because I'm a fan of his. I'm saying it because it is the smoothest rum I've ever tasted in my life. It fucked me up the other day. You understand? But him himself is unstoppable. You know, saying in real life, me couldn't do around Aishana. Me couldn't do around Aishana and do around Spice. I no ask Aishana or Spice for some, you know me I say, some nookie or some headers or something like that. I know I'm talking out of context, but Jano Star. Then again, that's probably why I'm not in the position that Vybz Kartel is in, to be around these women and, you know, not think of front all the rascal time to where me put business before or mix business with pleasure. Watch what this is going on. So Vybz Kartel recently shelled down a whole bunch of places across the globe, to include returning to Jamaica, where he was crowned at Sumfest. And this is Sumfest's biggest crowd Sumfest has ever seen. Not only by my word of mouth, but also Edmund Bartlett, who is our Minister of Tourism, who said in all the years, this is the biggest crowd him ever see come at Jamaica, at Sumfest. Them call it the Vybz Kartel effect. Seeing? So, with that said, the man fly back into the country, my G, right after that. And you see that red car there? We're going to talk about that red car in a minute. He's truly living like a superstar at the moment. He is living his dreams. Everything is coming true. He has every right to be saying God is the greatest every friggin' minute, because if your life did sweet like this too, you would have said God is the greatest every minute. But here what? Don't wait for your life to get sweet like this to say God is the greatest every minute, you know. Maybe if you start saying no, your life will become sweet like this. Anyhow, look, Baltimore shell down. The man just left the UK, the place shell down. Wireless Festival, him just left France, shell down, Paris, shell down. All these places he's going, you know, it's Vybz Kartel, okay? Vybz Kartel just have that smile upon him face, like even him can't believe, say, his glory has not only been bestowed, but it's set away. And of course, Sidem is right there by his side. Lot of rumors about cheating and all these things going on, but Sidem is holding firm. Some people have said Sidem eyes look sad. Remember, big link up with Drake the other day over so. A lot of people rate Drake around the world. I found that link up kind of strange. I kind of feel like, say, Drake is on the downside of things right now, right? Same way I'm go over the UK, go tell people about they are the best rappers in the world and American rappers can't out-rap them and compete with them because they're way better. After Kendrick Lamar whoop him ass and him run gone over there. So, but that's for another video. See? Cartel make a bag of money right now, and I'm a friend. Not that I'm watching people's pockets, but he's making a bag of money right now. You understand? And I'm super happy for him. I can't imagine what 13 years in prison in Jamaica must feel like. I've heard the descriptions. I've heard him and Sean Storm and Mad Sus them talk about it. Freaka Here Jones. I've heard the descriptions, but I still can't imagine what it's like. And no, I wouldn't want to go there either. We'll reach the car soon, you know, because we're going to talk about the car soon. Because the G really Louis V'd up and, you know, they're in a different class. By the way, I just heard today that he bought another house in the US. And I think this is his 4th purchase of house in the US. You know, Cartel ain't a fool when it comes to them thing there. I him say real estate. See? But I could get into this car and what the car is about. See? Okay, so Vybz Kartel was seen here with his 2023 Ferrari F8 Spider. And I went to go look up this car. The F8 Spider, $329,592 according to Kelly Blue Book. Used models, especially those with low mileage and in good condition. This are used, you know. I know the brand new price me a gear, you know, me I talk about somebody use it already. You know what I'm saying? Just to show you where he's at. And it can be found for prices ranging from 414,000 US dollars to over 599 to 600,000 US dollars, depending on certain factors like how much mileage is on it when you find it, options that are available, and the location which it is in. I'll give you an example. New MSRP the base price for a new one of the F8 Spider that Cartel has, $329,592 according to Kelly Blue Book price. Kelly Blue Book price. Look it up. That's the Blue Book that normally governs the pricing of vehicles in the United States of America. A used F8 Spider, including certified pre-owned models, are available in various dealerships and online marketplaces. Prices can vary significantly. For example, a certified pre-owned one of these, like we found one of these in Palm Beach in Florida. It was listed for $459,995 according to the website. Then we found another one that had 164 miles on it, which means it was barely driven. That one was $500,000 on Carfax. And we found another one, certified pre-owned, the F8 Spider. We found it in Naples, Florida. Vybz Kartel is living in Florida. That was listed at $449,995. We found another one that was in California, in Newport Beach. That one was almost $600,000. And we found another one that was in San Diego, California, and that one was $500,000 with 827 miles on it because it was used. John know. So when me I tell us that the G, they're in a whole different class bracket, you know, when you talk about social class, when you talk about financial class, you just talking about somebody who has completely elevated. We hope the Cartel don't forget himself still, and don't forget God, because boy, them kind of blessing that's bestowed upon a human being is not normal. It's not every day you see something like this. The funny thing is, there are people out here who still try compare themselves to a Vybz Kartel, like say you have them the kind of money there, $500,000 pan. Listen, anyway, we'll get to the interesting part of the video, you know. I'm looking at a picture right now and I'm seeing Shorty. Shorty, you know, Cartel woman from them time there up till now. Shorty, short boss, one short boss. The one who a lot of women are saying she had a real deal and she just lends Sidem her man, but she can go for Cartel anytime she feel like it. Hold on there. Me I look on that picture here, me notice a couple of things. Me like tattoos. I have a lot myself, so me notice that she covered in tattoos. Me I watch Louis V belt, but me not in them something there. I'm actually looking at the nipples. And me I say blood clot, Shorty 2 nipple them pierce. That means that she in some freaky things. Lord God. Anyway, as the video was rolling, see, you have to remember, say, Vybz Kartel was in Jamaica recently. And while he was in Jamaica recently doing some fest, you know, a couple of pictures surfaced online, which we talked about before on our morning show called Morning Thoughts. The pictures seem pretty intimate of Cartel and Shorty. You know, it's like Shorty, we not left. It's like Shorty wanted the world to know, say, you know, I let him out right now and make him go and do himself cause him wild, you know. But she know him, and she can go get him back anytime she feel like. People are saying Sidem is bothered, you know, Sidem look like she got through it. Me don't know. He copped that Ferrari right after he came back from that trip. And Sidem look like she's crying and laughing at the same time, me not lie. Yeah, so Recently on his way to Baltimore for go shell down the place, we saw him and Sidem going through the airport, and I was reading some of the comments that were under the picture, and you know, some people wear them heart on them sleeve or on their face, and they say that the windows, the windows to the soul is the eyes. So me they are looking at them eyes, I try to see what I go on, and you know, the comment them, a lot of the comment them make sense, because that bubbly face of a person that she was before, I don't know if she was tired here or they had a long night or whatever the case may be, but the comments them, you know, the woman them over there said stuff like, one lady said she looked lost in thought. Another one said, Sidem, please remember that roses come with thorns. Just go through it. You're gonna be okay. Another person said she looked like she's trying to smile and cry at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about the picture of them what just went viral with Cartel and Shorty in Jamaica on a trip where Sidem was not there on that trip. And you have to wonder why she was left out of that trip. See? This is the part of the G life where people are super interested in. I'm kind of sure, sir, as we are talking, him probably listen and then they are kill himself with laugh. You know what I mean? Because it's a person where will give us things to talk about. And we don't know in business like that. We just assuming. But from what people are assuming, it kind of look like it could have been something true. You know? See them not look too happy at all, my G. She not look too happy. Somebody said she a plot. She's plotting for when the time is right. But you know what I think it is? I have a brethren, right? And he has multiple wives. And him live right there in the United States of America. See, Pretty Don, the real Pretty Don. Miami, the real Pretty Don there. The real Pretty Don has multiple wives. And if you see the real Pretty Don lifestyle, the woman them just accepts that's what it is. That him have 3, 4, 5 wives and a bag of picnic, like 20 sitting picnic, and they don't fight about it. Them meet up with each other, them greet each other. It's a pleasant affair. And I'm wondering if Sidem is getting adjusted to what that is, to be with a Vybz Kartel. Sidem is getting a Vybz Kartel. They recently celebrated, and Cartel posted it on social media, that they're celebrating 10 years together just this month. 10 years. Of course, some people go back and do the maths and I say, 10 years? Something off. Because he was in prison for 13 years and him only been out for 1 year. So how he must celebrate 10 years with Sidem? Well, the maths is off to me too. But me not gonna say nothing about the G maths. He must know how film thing maths up and not my thing. Zine? But I can't help to look at Sidem and think she has that look like she's gonna get in where she fit in. And you know, Pretty Don said the one wife something that's for, like him I said, that's for squares and shrimps and them guy there. The man them we can't do better and can't get no woman. But a king, a real king where flex big mode, can't have one woman. And if you want to be with that king, you have to accept that. Of course, there are a lot of women who are saying, I don't give a damn how much money you're making or how famous you are. I'm not doing it. Right? But like I keep on explaining, your man ain't never purchased a car that's $500,000. He's never purchased a $300 and something thousand car and back of that him buy a next one for $500 and something $1,000 worth, and behind that he's purchasing real estate here, there and everywhere. Yo, listen, in many cases you go to some of them family and you slap them with a $100,000 cash or £100,000 because her family is in the UK, and said that's just a gift, you know, tighten up around the house, take care of things, make sure y'all don't want for nothing. She living good, so I want y'all to live good. That whole family that start tell the girl say, hey, you better sit down right which part today here, Me not give a damn if him have 20 more women. You better stay right there. You better stay right there. So, people, want to look on that picture you're good and tell me if Sidem look like she happy or she don't. Either way, I wish them the best. We're gonna left it right there, so this one is called Keeping Up with Vybz Kartel. And remember, him shelled on the place last night again, and we'll talk about that tomorrow morning on our morning live, where we'll see you then. Alright, big up on yourself. I'm out. Peace.